Hello and welcome. It's just Crafty Chantel, and I have with me today the Gemini Paper Craft Favor boxes. So there are 4 boxes in this set. This one is called the Gift Carton box. This is called the Bonbon box, the Honeycomb Favor box, and the Trinket box. So what I'd like to do today is run through a quick demo of creating these boxes. So I'm going to start with the Trinket box, and the reason why is because I have my Gemini Junior with me, and this is the one that fits through the Gemini Junior. Now, if we flip it over on the back, it says that to construct this box, you will need 2 pieces of each box lid and base and glue them together. So I will start with the box base, and I'm going to do it in purple. I'm using Crafter's Companion pearlized cardstock. I think this is a 250 GSM, and I have it cut down to, I have the 12 by 12 piece cut down to 6 inches, or just cut in half. And then I'm going to put these 2 pieces together and run them through our Gemini Junior together. We have the magnetic shim, plastic shim, and our cutting plate. And then the next piece that we're going to cut 2 of is our box lid. So did that shift? I think it shifted off my paper. So I just want to send that through a second time, because it was just too close to the edge over there. I keep hitting the button because I'm used to the Empress where you have to hit run. So I think this should do it. If it doesn't, we're going to improvise and just trim it a little bit with scissors. Okay, there we go. That's one of our bottoms and our second bottom layer. And you'll see all of the score lines come through. So we'll put this piece back in its place and do the same for our lid. Let's take that down so it doesn't shift. And make sure it's more towards the middle. The cardstock, and put together our sandwich. And so you can see it easily cuts through 2 layers of cardstock to make this project go a little bit quicker. So now we have our 2 pieces. And so the way this works is this is our base and our side. So you want to make sure that you fold these right so that you have your flaps connected to pieces that don't have flaps. So this is going to be the outside of our card, of our box base. So I'm going to leave this flat like this because what I want to do now is cut the decorative pieces. So for my decorative pieces, I'm going to use this pearlized floral cardstock, which means I'm not going to use these heart decorative layers. I'm just going to use the frame layers. And so I'll need 1, 2 of this one. So again, I have 2 layers of cardstock. So I'll tape that down so it doesn't shift on me. And then I'll need 1, 2. And then when we come over to the lid, so move that into view, we'll need 1, 2. So this is how our lid will go. And then there's that layer. And then we need our center. Now we really only need 1 of these, but we're gonna just try to get these all cut in one pass if we can. So we have our cutting layer, magnetic shim, plastic shim, cutting plate. So we're going to put on our decorative pieces and then we will shape our box. So we will just start with these pieces first. And laying it out like this, you can kind of see the box taking shape. Bring this more into view because we want to be able to see those flaps in order to make sure that we're centering this properly. Okay, so these are our lid pieces. We'll just slide those out of the way temporarily. And we can start to see our box base take shape. So we'll put plenty of tape. There. And here. Now, to be honest, I did do a dry run before this video just to make sure I could get this, folded up properly. So It may take you more than one try, but once you get the hang of it, it is fairly simple and cute. So here we have our box base. Okay. Now let's go ahead and I think I want to secure these two pieces first. And I'm gonna work these folds in. Such. And now we can start fitting in our decorative layers over here. Center square. One. Now, Crafter's Companion does recommend that you use their Crafter's Companion tape pins for these boxes. I have found, though, that this Gina K Connect glue will really help hold boxes together. But for these, I think the Crafter's Companion tape is fine. I've made boxes using the Cricut and found that it was necessary to add a little bit of the Gina K glue just to get them fully secured. Oh, maybe at the end of my tape. So now I'm switching over to a Dottie tape pen, which will work for this. These frames back on. And with these, you really just want to, you know, match them up by size. Once you start plugging them into the right sizes, you can see where everything fits. It's just that it's just that initial folding that can be a little tricky. Then we have an extra square. And I like to conserve some of those pieces of tape for my next project. So there we have it. So now we'll go around. Do I have enough tape on here? No, that's completely out. And put tape on our middle layers, or our folds, flags, and start folding it together. So at this point, you can see it's kind of already just coming together. You just fold on the score lines. Keep it neat. And there we have it. We have our base and we have our lid, and this is the trinket box. So there are some other pieces in here that you can use for different embellishments. See, I'm using my dotty pen and it's just not working. Okay, let me just go back over these pieces with the straight tape pen, just so they're more secure. So again, you can add some additional embellishments. You know, maybe you want to add like a ribbon, a purple ribbon and a tag, or, you know, a label, and personalize it with a name. So this is our first demo, the trinket box from Crafter's Companion. And then next, I want to work on, what do we have? What do we call it? The gift carton box. And so off camera, I did cut the box layers because these have to be cut in the Gemini, and I keep my Gemini in a different space. So we have the box layers already cut. And again, because I am using decorative paper, I'm only going to work on the frame pieces. So I'm going to take my cardstock. Remember, we still need 2 of each. So we can just kind of come over here and match these pieces up. So we have that piece. This is going to drive me crazy. There. Sorry about that. I just want that to look right and stay together. So let's just have this over here and see if it pops back open on us. So and so let's just kind of look at how these pieces are going to go. So that's going to be a decorative piece there. And then we're going to have a decorative piece here. And then we can also we can do some matting and layering up here at the top. Let's try that out. So we can do that and that as a decoration on our box. And, you know, we could write in a name or something there. And then maybe on the other side, we'll get a little creative. And we can do best wishes. All right, so let's get these pieces layered up. Remember, we need 2 of each. So we'll put our 2 sheets of cardstock down, and we can start taping down our dies. Okay, so we're probably going to have a few extra pieces with these frames, but I really want to just cut this in one pass. So we'll have some bonus pieces that we can use for another occasion. pieces off. Put that to the side here. And then the next thing we're going to do is a couple of pieces out of our cardstock. So we need to make sure that we are folding this such that our flags are facing each other. I don't think we have any more die cutting to do. So before we start doing our embellishments, just want to make sure that I'm getting this folded properly. So this is going to be flag touching flag and flag touching flag. So flip that over. So this will be our base, which I think we can secure that now. And then we can start adding in, it's a perfect square, I don't want to throw that away. We can start adding in our embellishments. This cardstock is from a Crafter's Companion set that came with, what do you call it, coordinating cardstock. So using this pack, you almost can't go wrong because it's all really gonna match up. I'll admit I was very intimidated by these Faber dies, and I've had them in my craft bin for some time. But they're really not that bad once you get into it. Right, so toward my word wishes, we're just gonna piece that in. Be okay. And then add a little bit of glue for the eye. And we'll jump over to the other side. then we wanted to do a little bit of matting and layering with these two pieces. Now maybe with a fine pen, you can write a name in there. Okay, so now we're going to prepare to secure our pieces. I'll tape on this one. Tape happy. Not trigger happy, tape happy. Then we have our base. We know that this is another bottom. And here. And then we want to take the side flaps. Bring that in. And another one here. And you can see our box has already taken shape. I honestly need to look up the rules on scoring lines, because I think I'm scoring that I'm folding mine opposite of the way that it is easiest. So goes in. Pull that all the way through. And so there we have it, another gift box that says his best wishes. Let's get this excess tape from here. We could also add additional embellishments if we wanted to. So this is our carton box, and we've used the sentiment. There's a lot of other embellishments in this kit, but there we go. Have the carton box, and we have the trinket box. So this was just a quick demo using 2 of the 4 favor boxes that are available now on crafterscompanion.com, or possibly also on hsn.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications button so you can be notified when we make some additional videos. And again, this is just Crafty Chantel. Have a great day.